If something has a very high death rate, it's not capable of spreading throughout the population. And the infection ratio is negatively correlated with the death rate. So there's a lot of important things that come out of epidemiology. The issue is that you have a bunch of people who are studying this field who aren't focusing on those types of questions, and it's somewhat been turned into an advocacy type of degree where people will look at programs that they think are good for various reasons, whether they're political, personal, or whatnot. But the conclusion that they're good is made in the first place, and then they try to find evidence to support those policies. And where this becomes an issue with government is that there are various special interests that seek to profit by having their programs put forward. And then they can just try to find people to rationalize these programs so that they can siphon money from the coffers of the government and taxpayers. So it's once those types of incentives get mixed in with trying to justify government purchases where you really see these types of problems. At the patient doctor relationship, that's a little more tricky. I really can't put my finger on what's happening there because you'd hope that these doctors would want to have service, and that when they take the Hippocratic Oath and various other types of moral obligations, they're doing for the patient what the patient would do for themselves if they had that information. But the doctors oftentimes are going further than that. They're basically saying, well, I have more information. If you had the information I had, you would want all the vaccines anyway. So you're not capable of making the decision on whether you should be vaccinated or not. And I think that's kind of the dilemma, is that they, in the paternalism of trying to make the best decision for the patient, they've taken over the moral issues of the patient. They think that their superior knowledge, and oftentimes they don't have superior knowledge,